I don't know what song that was.
The DIALED theme song.
We'll write it. Oh yeah.
It's qualifiers day today, and the town of Lourdes is definitely starting to come to life. Like, people are just packing it in wherever they can to get a parking space.
Just like on the jittery stuff, like towards the bottom, it feels like it's not really like tracking the bottom, like not so well. Maybe it's because it's slippery now. Like the bottom is really, I don't know, I feel like I'm losing control towards the end, like with all the little small things.
Okay.
We've added a volume spacer. It's like on four again.
You're on 4. Yeah, I mean you'll probably go to 5.
You reckon? Yeah. First I thought it might be like on the quick side from the fork. Like
I think it might be when it's deep, yeah. I think the shock is too when it's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to change something.
Are you gonna do?
I'll do another run.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Is the track changing much?
It just gets rougher and towards the end, like all the shiny rocks, they're so slippery now. So hopefully, like with the sun, they might dry up again. But the top is fine. Just like few places look grippy, and then they're like ice, and then some look icy and they're grippy. So like you are like tiptoeing towards the end. Yeah, but overall it's quite similar to what we rode yesterday.
Sick. Nice.
What pressure are you on?
95. Yeah, it was good yesterday. Like I was like, the bike was tracking the ground nice yesterday, but now I don't know if like maybe because the holes are bigger now.
And speeds change, you get more comfortable, you change your position a little bit.
Yeah. It feels not bad, but it feels not good either. Like,
yeah.
It's kind of like I'm like in between. Like we haven't touched the fork since San Remo. Like it worked well in San Remo. So obviously.
What pressure in the shock?
230 and 1 volume spacer.
Maybe rebound was just, the high speed was quite open and the low speed was quite closed. Yeah. So we'll just try it and see what you think.
So you close high speed rebound now and open low speed?
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's try that.
Alright, perfect. Cool. Thanks a lot.
I'll see you in just a bit.
Yeah, I'm coming back after this one. Perfect, thank you. Cheers, Jordan.
See you, man.
When you end up riding across the screw on the way to the...
No. I've been picking screws up all over.
Oh, look at it! Oh, what?
That's one of the ones.
How do I start my day like that?
You think it's through?
Yeah, I pulled it out and it's brand new tire. How do I start my day like that? I'm screwed. Hey. Yeah. Thanks, Jordy.
That far, make it easier on my hand.
I don't know.
Like
how many volume spaces you
5.
And pressure?
96.
Still, are you getting through the travel?
Yeah.
Or Taj,
do I wait or come back?
I think that might be max actually. Maybe.
Okay. I think what I would first do is, like, are you trying to get the front end up too?
I sit quite far back, so I'm trying to keep the front end up.
Okay.
But it's more just so for my wrist to hold on. Just to make it a little bit easier over all the braking bumps. Had a crash last week doing timed runs, like huge OTB.
Oh no.
Oh. And I hadn't crashed all winter too.
Yeah.
And then right before this I crashed, so.
Typical.
And it wasn't too bad, but I usually run like super thin grips.
Yeah.
And yesterday I was using them and I got my wrists just real angry, and now it's just fired up.
Yeah.
I changed rebound to touch and then opened compression. But if it's better but you want a little more,
Yeah.
I think we should drop pressure but push your stanchions through a few mil.
Okay.
Because that'll bring the bars back up.
Yeah.
But make it a little softer in the middle.
I'm not going to do any more till the qualifying run, and then
Okay.
I'll let you know after.
Cool.
Thank you, Jordy.
See ya.
I go to 98 in the fork. I'm at 96 psi.
How many volume space?
5. So it feels good most places, it's just those big compressions. So
Yeah.
should I just fucking ride it, or should I make it a little stiffer for those compressions?
Yeah.
Is 98 getting too much? 98 with 5?
It's up there. What are you weighing?
180? 80 kg?
It's up there. I think most people are like at that pressure or even running 6 volume spacers.
Maybe should I try that?
You want to try that? Are you good with doing a change like that? And then, okay.
So I'll go 96 with 6 spacers?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get my mechanic to do it.
However you want.
Yeah, just give me a spacer because I don't know if I have any. Team manager didn't organize spacers.
Oh no. What kind of pit setup you got going?
I got a 10 by 20. I flew with it over here, broke it into 2 halves.
Sick.
It's funny, like things I thought I would need to know to have my own program are like flying with a lot of boxes.
Oh
Getting
yeah.
all your stuff to Europe.
Oh man.
That's
yeah.
American base is definitely difficult.
For sure. Makes sense.
Sweet.
Cool.
Sorted. Thanks, Jordy.
You're welcome.
This is gonna change my life.
Oh yeah, for sure. He basically decided to start his own team and build his own bike. So he's just a guy that's been racing bikes that opened up linkage and drew up a design and then found somebody to 3D it and then found somebody to cut it and weld it. So it's a really cool project. It's just like properly done. I think he's still zeroing in on exactly what he wants, but it's like the second version of 2 bikes, so it's pretty cool.
We backed out the one low, took off one, backed off the one high, took off one low for the fork, just to even it a bit. We're going to try again, but we can't. So it was the best feeling I've had so far. I think half the problem with the soft bike is those holes are pretty bad, and I'm clipping my pedals a lot. I think at high speed help that a little bit. We just thought we'd let you know that what we've decided is better than what you had. No, it's I needed to. We know that balance is good, and so we just lifting both ends because it's lots of steps. So I think I might have been a bit unlucky hitting the back, but I don't think the too high speed on the rear helped. Because I've been on the same line. It's the main line. I think it would have helped you.
So took one off.
Yeah. So now you're 1 and +1.
This is the looser
Shot. So we went to 7 low, my 7 low.
Compression.
Yeah.
So 8.
We went too high, but we're gonna take 1 off.
Good.
from filling it up in.
Not a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be pumped the fork up, left the rebound. That's it.
That shock is done and slightly fine-tuned, so I don't know if you want to take it and...
Did you service it? Did you fix the issue it had?
Well, I can't fix the issue it had until you retire.
Because I think we'll need to do more riding on it.
Yeah.
And maybe just get the settings all correct.
Found the issue with it we got before. So there's an issue. Well, it was a communicational issue. Mechanically, it was fine. Yeah. However, I wasn't there when you guys went testing, so there was communication breakdown because I translate. So your high speed being on 4 was probably right in the end, but Jordy thought it was.
What was all the
Kicking forward, maybe compression kicking,
Well, I know. But
then just compression pushing forward.
No, the rebound was, so when you closed it to your 3, you were actually putting it at 2. So the rebound was a little bit tight.
Oh, so there was a problem, yeah. Okay, carry on. It was tight.
Do you have something important to do?
I mean, I probably do. I've got a bike.
Put your legs up.
Just trying to
Prepare for the next one. Cool. But we've got it sorted though. Okay, cool. Let's
wait till next.
Let's stop talking shit and crack on.
Could you do your job?
I've resolved things again.
We'll see you later. Thanks.
Have a wonderful afternoon. I'm glad I could help.
It'll be much easier when this goes self-service.
Oh, if we just had a little stand with some tools on chains.
Steps, I get like pushed from the back a little bit.
You think you're getting pushed from the back or the front end's low?
Or maybe the front end is low, but I feel like I'm having a lot of weight in my hands, like towards the end.
Yeah. Because forks are pushed through quite a bit and you're burying it.
Yeah. Like, yeah, the top is good. Like, I feel like I can attack the top.
Yeah.
But like towards the end, when it's like getting, you have the 2 road gaps and then you drop into the woods.
Yeah.
And like from there, I got so much pressure on my hands. I feel like the bike is not a full run now, but
Feels okay.
or maybe it's just me.
So you can do a couple of things. You can push the forks through just a little bit to get some weight off your hands.
Like some 5 mil.
Not even, like 2.5.
All right, yeah.
Start with 2.5.
All right, we try that, yeah.
And then, fuck, another one. Wynn got one too.
Where?
They're just spread all over. The construction guys have been doing it. I'm not taking it out here. Number 2.
Yeah. I might we try maybe push the 4.
Yeah.
Push the 4.
Yeah, do that. And if
right.
that's good,
Yeah.
but you're still getting full travels,
Yeah.
we'll probably go volume spacing.
All right. Perfect.
Cool.
Thank you.
See you, man.
See you.
Any consistent changes that you were making or trends you're seeing?
It's still, everybody's talking about the steps. It's like floppy stuff again. And trying to get the bike to stay settled when you're like landing front heavy, then rear, then front, then rear, then front, then rear. So like not incredibly high speed, but a decent impact. So trying to keep things settled enough that you're not like shifting weight front to back and can stay centered on the bike. And then still enough to handle the grip situations, like all the off-camber stuff and the drier stuff at the bottom. I think it's getting really dry now. And holes are getting bigger like it does when it gets dry. No rain yet. Everything's over for the day, but even if it rains now, it'll be miserable till tomorrow morning. But it seems like it's gonna be okay. Like you can still see a little bit of blue sky, maybe. There's some.
So we feeling overall prepared for race day tomorrow?
No, there hasn't been enough going on. Like Greg got 2 runs today. I think the disparity in the amount of runs has been crazy. Like some people have gotten 4 and some people have gotten 2. And normally if you have an issue, like we saw 2 screws from the construction crews around here in tires. Brand new screws that they just dropped on the ground, didn't clean up. That could ruin your entire day. If we saw 2 of them, how many other people, right? Yeah. So, kind of silly. Oh, check out the shred session. Oh, that guy's, oh my God.
Oh no.
He actually sent it pretty good. Not only did they move into our mountain, but now they built trails.
The energy and excitement is continuing to build here in Lourdes. There's more and more people coming into town and the weather has been awesome so far, so we should be looking at a really good race. We'll see you tomorrow for the first World Cup of the season.